Hello everybody and welcome to my kitchen. My name's Lisa and I'll be joined today by Chantelle. And today we are making sugar plum brunch recipe. And what it ends up looking like is a Chelsea bun. These are the ingredients you will need and we will discuss these later in the video. Okay, Chantelle, if you're ready to join me and get your finger out of the camera. Okay then. So, we've already prepared our loving ingredients. And here we go. Now you're supposed to grease a fluted pan, but I bought these rubbery things at the store for $4.99. And
you don't need to grease these because they're already non-stick.
That's what it says. So we're going to give these a whirl. I'll let you know how they work out. Okay then. So Chantelle, if you'll begin by taking our first thing. We need what do we need in our recipe? Don't worry folks, I'll post it somewhere what you need. If you want to begin
with the frozen bread rolls,
which I thought.
Yeah, and we're just using the Pillsbury flaky rolls.
So, Chantelle is going to cut them in half. Oh, look at her go.
And it doesn't matter which way you cut them in half. You can cut them long ways or sideways.
Okay, so we've already melted our butter. And,
so altogether we have melted butter.
Wait, what do we have here?
Brown sugar and cinnamon.
4 tablespoons of melted butter margarine. And in a small bowl, we've mixed together
3/4 cups of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon.
And we've chopped our pecan,
half a cup.
And we've chopped our maraschino cherries,
and half a cup of those.
And we have our dark corn syrup.
And that's 1/3 of a cup.
Right. But I don't think this is dark. It's not light, but it's not dark.
It's dark.
Okay. So what we're going to do now is Chantelle has already done the balls. She's going to roll each one in half. And she's going to roll.
I'm going to cut each one in half and roll them into balls.
Right. So here we go. And
they don't need to be perfect.
No. So anyway, what she's going to do is, if maybe you want to get started, as I continue rolling, and she's going to dip the ball in butter, then put it in the sugar, and put it into our fluted pan. We're only going to take half of this because we're going to repeat this process.
So this can has 10 rolls. We've cut each one in half, so that gives us 20 balls. So we'll put 10 balls in.
Yeah. Now the recipe called for 18, but I didn't read the instructions before I got here. But you can, it's baking.
You don't need to know your measurements. Just wing it.
Because with baking, it always works out. Whatever fits your fancy.
Yep.
Roll. Yep, there you go. And I'll give you a fork.
Oh no, let's mix hands.
And then you put it in here. Yep. We're just getting our Christmas baking going, aren't we? Now, the recipe does say for me, I think I mentioned before, that you're supposed to grease your fluted pan. But once again, I'm using these rubberized tube pans, and I'm not going to grease it. See how it works out. Okay, so we'll just get rolling. Yeah. So we just roll and roll and roll it. Smells good, doesn't it?
Don't you wish you had smell-o-vision?
Oh! That's so funny. How many do we have?
What? Oh shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 2 more.
Yeah. And I don't mind getting a bit of extra sugar, getting my hands dirty. Because we washed our hands before, people. Don't you fret. How many do we have?
Count them.
One more. One more. Okay, so we placed our things in the pan.
Our balls.
Yep.
Now
we sprinkle with half of the amount of pecans and half of the amount of cherries. Ooh.
How are you doing that, my God?
That's about half. Right? Oh well. Anyway, then we drizzle with half of the corn syrup. Whoops. Maybe we should have used a spoon. You'll get the idea. Okie dokie. Now we're going to do the other half. We're going to do the other half. We're going to repeat this process and we'll get back to you. Oh. Yeah. We're going to pause for station identification. Okay, so as the recipe says, you add the remaining butter, sprinkle the remaining sugar. There you go. And then you take a plastic wrap and you take butter and you just butter it. And you put the plastic wrap on top of your prepared dough balls. There you go. Then you take a
dishcloth.
Cloth towel, put that over top, and we bring it to a warm place, 80 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to put it over my vent.
Over?
Yep. And there we'll let it rise for an hour. Set the timer. Set the timer, and while we're doing that,
we'll see you in an hour.
See you in an hour. Hey, welcome back, and we're going to be finishing up our sugar brunch recipe. Now, we have our dough balls, as you remember, and I put them on my thing. Vent, thank you. And they've sat here for about an hour, and they're supposed to have doubled in size. Now, what we're going to do is bring them over to the oven. And I'm going to put the oven has been heated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We've uncovered the dough, and we're going to bake them for 30 to 35 minutes. There we go. And first time. Okay, so we'll see you in 30-35 minutes. Okay, we're ready for the reveal. Okay, ready? Yeah, I'm showing. Look. Oh, everybody. Oh.
Actually looks fancy.
Okay. Ooh. How'd we do?
Good.
Wow, isn't that pretty, everybody?
It's really pretty.